excited to be with you guys. I am filming this on July 9th. It is my birthday. Shout out to all the Cancers, okay? I am just so excited that it's summertime and now it's my birthday, and I'm thankful for another year of life. I don't know. I've hit 35 and I'm like, what the fuck? Sorry, Mom. I know you're watching this, but what the fuck? So I don't know. I think 35 is a weird age. It's like, you're like, oh shoot, I'm a real adult out here in these streets. That's crazy. So yes, I'm just sitting in that. And today I decided it was a good day to catch up on bookish things. So I just thought I would do a video with you guys of me turning my house into a lending library, because my friends come over and they be like, hey girl. I'll be like, hey. And they be like, can I take a book? I'll be like, please take a book. Because if you take a book, I got more space to buy me a new book. You see that math? You see how that math is mathing? Now, what also happens is what happens when they come back with a tote bag of books, and I'm like, I don't know what we're gonna do with those, but that's okay. That's fine. So I am just going to get started. So if you do not know, if you did not see my TikTok, I posted that I got this little set from Amazon of these little lending cards to go in the back of the books, and then they come with like a little peel and stick thing to put inside of the back of the book, which I think is really cool. And for Christmas, my friend gifted me with my own embosser. So when I get new books, I try to make sure that I emboss them and it says Felicia's Library, because I have a library. But do I do that every time? No. And I also am really behind on cataloging all of my books. So we're gonna do that today. We're just gonna type in and sit and chill. I'm gonna turn the AC back on. I have me a cup of iced coffee in the freezer that I'm trying to let get cool, because I made hot coffee and it's New York. I'm now hot. Go figure. But yeah, I just wanted to play catch up and sit with you guys, get into my birthday pajamas with the matching ponytail holder. I am a matching pajama girl. So J. Crew does like two pieces, but now they're doing a ponytail holder. I have a lot of hair without the braids. I just have a head full of hair, and so I love a big old ponytail. I'd be like, ooh, ponytail holder. So y'all get into this little prep life, okay? Don't talk about me and my little matching pajamas, but they for me. I love it. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. What y'all been up to? What y'all reading? What y'all loving to reading? You probably saw a lot of these books in my Hot Girl Summer reading list. I went on ahead and purchased a lot of the ones that I was talking about in that video. But yeah, or in my 2024 most anticipated books, because right now I'm reading this one, Storm, Dawn of a Goddess. It got to a point where I was only reading romance, and I had to like check myself, like, girl, you're going too far. Let's reel it in. So I thought maybe a cute little palette cleanser. And this follows Storm when she was a kid, before, well, Aurora, before she becomes Storm. Like, she's a child in Egypt, and like she's a part of this band of misfits who are like thieves. She's already met Charles Xavier, which is mad exciting. But she has not come into her powers yet. So if you watched X-Men 97, which I did and I loved, she kind of, this is that backstory that we all kind of needed, which I think is really cool, you know. And it's a YA novel, so it's very light, very fun. Well, not fun actually, because her story is not a soft and fuzzy story. It's just not, you know. So there's that. I haven't done one of these videos in so long. Oh shoot. So you're supposed to put the author and the title on the book. Duh, Felicia. Yo. I be giving myself the hardest task. Do y'all do that? Do you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to do this, and then you look at it and you're like, why are we doing this? Because this has so many steps. So many steps. Shout out to Tiffany D. Jackson though, because I was so excited when this book got announced. Like, what? I'm probably gonna do a watch video too, or a reading video, because I just got a new Storm t-shirt and I feel like everyone needs to see it. Shout out to being an adult and like really continuing on with buying things that you don't need. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that is the true mark of real adulthood, is the fact that I have decided I'm an adult and I can do what I want. I really can't, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Like, if I want it, I buy it. I really do, y'all. Hilarious. Are y'all single and doing what y'all want? I have so many questions. Like, I know it feels like I'm just rambling, but it feels so good to just be in my house, and it's literally full of things that just bring me lots of joy. My books bring me joy. If you know me outside of this computer, I love clothes. Like, I work in retail, but I love clothing. Like, I will buy clothes so fast. Shout out to my mom. Y'all, it's my birthday, so I can tell a story. Okay. Also, are we seeing my train of thought? This is really how I am, y'all. I'm sorry. But my mother actually went into labor with me in a mall. She went into labor in Dillard's in New Orleans East. She was looking for me a little outfit to come home in, and yeah, that's what happened. Went into labor and then was like, oh no, maybe not. And so she went home after her water broke in Dillard's. And that mall is not even there anymore. So crazy. And it crossed my mind what it looked like, you know, in New Orleans East. But she was like, oh no, maybe not. And so she goes home and she's like, no, it's not time to have that baby. It was definitely time. And so my aunt had to talk her into like going to the hospital, because, you know, she was waiting on my daddy. Girl, first lesson in life, don't wait on no man. Clearly. And she was waiting on him, whatever, and my aunt talks her into going, and of course it's time for me to come. She has me, whatever. We go home, and y'all, do you know that my mama could not stay in the house that first like 6 weeks? And so literally like 3 weeks after I was born, we was back in the mall. And so I'm like, girl, I be out here shopping because of you. This is you did this. The old people say you're supposed to stay in the house with that baby for like 6 weeks. You know? Do y'all's family have like little African spiritual practices, like not taking the baby out the first 6 weeks? Y'all have that? If y'all don't, that's cool. I was just asking. Y'all, this is such a chaotic video, but I'm really doing this just to kind of get back into the feel of filming and like talking. So this has turned into like not to get ready with me, but just sit and chat with me. Is that okay? It's okay. We're gonna just keep this train of thought moving. Y'all, it is really hot. My God, today. Yo, conservatives out here talking about no climate change. What? Y'all lied. That would be untrue. My bestie is literally sitting in Houston right now with no electricity because of a hurricane. Ugh. I cannot even with what's going on. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Do we have like a collective understanding of how powerful water is? Like, I'm a water sign, so I'm always like, y'all better leave that water alone. I've always been that person just to, ooh, this hits the ground, my God. Just to be like, nah, like, let's not, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, so more about me. Felicia is such a mess. So I'm a Cancer with a Virgo moon and a Gemini rising. Yeah, chaos, you know what I'm saying? And I like long walks in Prospect Park. That's a lie, y'all. I don't be walking. I probably should walk, but I don't be walking. Raja. Huh. What album are y'all listening to right now? What album are we listening to? I think right now, I looked at my like Apple, my iTunes situation, and Beyonce. Clearly, this is a Beyonce household. I didn't know I was that much of a Beyonce fan until last February. My homegirl had a Super Bowl party before she released 16 Carriages and what's the other song? 16 Carriages and the other song that she released. I don't know. I can't think of it right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Them 2 songs she released during the Super Bowl, giving us Dolly Parton at the Super Bowl. Beyonce is hilarious to me. But we watched the Beyonce Experience. I feel like we watched the Beyonce Experience, and like I knew every song word for word. I was like, oh my god, it is really true. I am a Beyonce fan. But I mean, I was born at 89, so like I feel like we were literally raised on Bills, 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 and Say My Name. Like we pretty much were, you know. So there's that. APR. I'm not holding any of these up because this is pure chicken scratch. Chicken scratch. So I will say a downside is these little lines for the title are not long enough. When it's like Black Women Will Save the World, that's very, very long. What did we used to have to do when in the Dewey Decimal System, like when the thing was just too long? Like what did we do? What did we do? So what am I doing for my birthday, y'all? So we're going to do karaoke. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to karaoke. I wasn't really excited about turning 35. I just want to say that out loud. Like I'm having a visceral, like, not midlife or quarter life crisis, but I'm like, girl, you are 35 and I'm going back to grad school. Oh my god. Yo, so I watched that video. Thank y'all so much for saying like congrats on getting into grad school. I'm actually really excited. I'm also having like, my friends are like, why don't you tell people where you got in? And I'll be like, that's weird. But no, I am going to Columbia Teachers College for grad school, start studying adult learning and leadership, which I think is pretty cool. I will say this, my grad school journey has not been what I hear other people's journey has been. I literally 2 days before the deadline made the decision that I was gonna actually go through with applying, and it's the only school that I applied to. So yeah, so I think it was just meant that I was supposed to be there, which is a blessing in and of itself. And so yeah, I just want to share that. So y'all will be seeing my grad school wardrobe. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of blue. I'm such a hoot. It's gonna be a lot of blue, and I'm just gonna be, yeah, doing the thing, cause why not? Cause why not? Y'all, I've been searching like vintage Columbia sweatshirts and like cardigans. I'm such a prep girly. Like, I'd be like, where are the cardigans? My God, who makes a good cardigan? You know who makes a good cardigan? Banana Republic. Did y'all see their collegiate or their athletic line? I feel like they did a couple years ago. If they could just bring that back, let that circle the block, please and thank you. Oh, everybody was talking about Demon's Dream that we put on the Hot Girl Summer reading list. Y'all, I have a physical copy. She is thick, honey. Woo, she's a thickie. Look at that. Look at that. She is thick, honey. That's that thick. Can't believe I have a physical copy of this book. I am absolutely unhinged. So unhinged. Okay. Thank you guys for spending a little time with me on my birthday. I love all of you guys for being here with me. If you have made it to this part of the video, please put a stack of books right here just to say you are here and that we had this chaotic experience together. My goodness, we had this chaotic experience together, but all love, all joy as I go into this next year. And yeah, thank you for cataloging some books with me. I'm gonna sit here for a little while longer, but I want to close this video out so I can turn on my AC. Okay, thank y'all so much. Until next time. Bye.